Running on a good 3. And the stalls are back. The Saki Secret filly out wide. She jumped well, but she'll go back now. Punching through Lottie O'Reilly with the aid of the rail to have the early lead over Iffley Road. They're followed by Desert Express, who's third, and back last the Saki Secret filly. 400 left to go. Lottie O'Reilly kicked away a length and a half here over Iffley Road. Desert Express down the outside and chasing hard and behind the Saki Secret filly. 200 left to go, still Lottie O'Reilly, but they're closing in now. Desert Express and Iffley Road in the centre are coming strongly after Lottie O'Reilly, who's still kicking hard. Lottie O'Reilly, the centre Iffley Road. Lottie O'Reilly will do enough to beat out Iffley Road and Desert Express for third. And the last one across will be the Saki Secret filly. So set and ready. And we're off and trialling off nicely Saki Secret filly. To have the early lead and clearly 2 under Hutchings, screams away by 3 or 4 lengths here, and Costa del Lago gelding second. Mr. Nancho filly third but wide, and back on the inside the Coach Choice filly. 400 to go on balancing. Saki Secret filly still travelling nicely under Hutchings, trying hard the Costa del Lago gelding and Craig Grills. Coach Choice filly back on the inside and the Mr. Nancho filly, but down at the 120, and now she's asked to open right up the Saki Secret filly, and look at her fire away. Wanting to do a few things wrong, change stride a few times up the home straight, but she's in easily. Saki Secret filly nicely. Second in Costa del Lago gelding, then the Coach Choice filly, and the Mr. Nancho filly will be the last one to run through. And we're off and trialling. Beautiful line it is out of the machine. And who's going to be the first to show up? Donnie Brasco's right up there, as too is the O'Reilly gelding. Back on the inside, the Bernardini filly. Up there too, the Ciccone Colt, and out wider, No Excuse Needed filly. Perfectly Ready gelding just beyond those. Then the Darcy Brahma filly. Back on the inside, the Pins filly. And the Costa del Lago filly last on the swing. 400 to go. Donnie Brasco and the O'Reilly gelding the inside. Donnie Brasco travels nicely here. 2 lengths Bernardini filly letting down strongly. Further back, No Excuse Needed filly. Darcy Brahma filly making up ground against the inside. O'Reilly gelding the inside, giving Donnie Brasco a good fight, and joining in now the Bernardini filly. Look at her go. Wisho over the top of them for Jason Waddell. Bernardini filly in. Second over Donnie Brasco. O'Reilly gelding for third. Then came the No Excuse Needed filly. Darcy Brahma filly. Ciccone Colt. Then came the Costa del Lago filly. Perfectly Ready gelding back, as too was the Pins filly. Locked and loaded. Track is cleared. 800 metres. And we're off and trialling. Getting out fastest, Henry the Navigator filly from Simbar. Through on the inside, the O'Reilly Colt will settle down third. Then the Thorn Park filly on the outside of the Starcraft filly. Flirty Gertie off and around those under the palms. There followed the High Chaparral Colt. And Ballier back last on the inside, 500 to go. Coming to the corner, Henry the Navigator filly, the inside of Simbar. O'Reilly Colt looking to clear the pocket in behind, and then the Starcraft filly, Thorn Park filly, Flirty Gertie down the outside. Ballier against the rail Whitecap, and then the High Chaparral Colt. 200 to go. Still Henry the Navigator filly, Simbar. O'Reilly Colt. Well, he got out of the pocket and he's gone. Bang goes to the lead strongly. The High Chaparral finishing strongly with the Thorn Park. O'Reilly Colt in. Tight second. Henry the Navigator filly still there. Thorn Park filly and the High Chaparral Colt not far away, but fourth will be its lot. Then the Starcraft filly. Flirty Gertie. Ballier was back, and Simbar will be one of the last to go for Heat 5. And we're trialling, and Whistling Dixie off the inside out nicely with the tail of the Cat Colt, and right up there too is the librettist gelding. They're followed a length back on the inside, Devour. Just slipping back now, Hera to midfield. Out wider, Alamosa gelding. Underneath that is Abbey Rose, and back last the Iffraaj Colt. Onto the corner, Whistling Dixie will line up first from tail of the Cat Colt. There's a good gap there now for Devour to come through. 3 lengths away, librettist gelding. They're followed by Hera, back on the inside, Abbey Rose. Further back in the field, Iffraaj Colt. And the Alamosa gelding, 150 left to go. Tail of the Cat Colt opens up nicely under Waddell. In fact, will stride away inside the last 100 metres over Devour. And the tail of the Cat Colt in nicely over Devour. Whistling Dixie for third, and fourth in was Hera. They were followed in by the librettist gelding, then Abbey Rose. Iffraaj Colt was back, and the Alamosa gelding will be the last one to run through.